Wears Wranglers all the time.
How'd he do that?
He was walking, he just passed the test to night scalper. And he was going to be transferred to Tennessee or Maine up there and take sniper school. And one day he was out on the beach and they were all having a good old time, you know, and he had a beer and one guy went to go dogpiling. You know, dogpile is one guy tackles, everybody jumps on top. And he grabbed him wrong and landed on his neck and broke it. He broke it straight across from his Adam's apple. But he's recovered pretty darn good, more than anybody's ever thought.
Really?
Yeah, he's going to school and doing all good things.
Good spirits?
Oh, hell yeah, he's a wonderful person.
That's great. Do you live with him?
No, he lives out on his own right now. He's got tenants come and help him. He just got engaged, like Friday at Alan Jackson concert. That's his fiance, Mary. It was pretty cool.
That's great. Sounds like a good guy.
Yeah, he's a real good guy.
What's his name?
Sean Barr.
That's good.
Yeah.
I was gonna get on one of my first bulls. No, it was my second bull, I believe, and I knew it was coming that Friday. I was planning to ride, and I fell asleep thinking about it, and when I got done riding, I threw my hat up in the air and just thanked all the people, thanked the Lord, and I woke up and I just had such an inspiration on me. During my dream, I just could feel it. I actually felt like I was there, and I was just spurring them left and right, hanging on there, and I was just looking great. I just was riding like heck. That's what I'm trying to ride for right there. NFR, National Final Rodeo, Professional Rodeo Cowboy Association.
Let's do right there. Association.
I think this is going to be one of the handsome, good-looking cowboys, and that's all that it is.
Thank you.
They really don't have to have a good-looking butt just to be seen in Wranglers, though. Just as long as they're worth something, you know, it's all good. Ain't that right, darling?
Yes, ma'am.
My little darling here, though, I think that he'll become pretty famous one day. He's only 16 now, right?
Yes, ma'am, I'm 16.
Okay. By the time he's 20 years old, I think that he'll be pro.
Hopefully so, hopefully so.
I hope so too, darling.
She was grabbing my butt. She was feeling my Wranglers.
When was she doing that?
When we were having an interview, she was grabbing my butt. Just then. I was like, she's grabbing my butt.
John, no white girls grabbing his butt.
But I don't mind too much. She was good looking.
So tell me about Little John.
Little John.
He's crazy.
Yes.
You know, he's not even crazy, he's stupid. That's the easiest way to put it.
What are some of the stupid things he does?
He told y'all about the dip spit thing, right?
No, what's that?
Where we all spit all our dip spit, or regular spit, whatever, all in a cup, and for $50 he drank it.
Oh,
Well, I was out shooting pool with a couple of my friends, and we had some tobacco, and
Had a little friendly bet with my friend right here. And
I needed some money actually to ride, and I was broke, and I needed some new boots. And the boots were a couple more dollars than I can afford, so they said, drink this cup of spit, and I drank it, and I got $50, and I'll never forget it. It was
threw up everywhere, though.
Threw up, puked, vomited, you name it. It was pretty fun, though. It was just a fun memory, just something to do.
And then another time he was about to eat a piece of dog excretion for $2.
damn.
And he let BJ right there spit a loogie down his throat for $2.
He does a lot of
Crazy things.
He does a lot of crazy stuff.
We were drunk one night sitting out in front of BJ's house, and these Arabians live across the street. Well, yeah, the Arabian family lives across the street, but the little boy has got some friends that are in a gang, and it's his friend and his cousin. And they were out in the back drinking, and they come over asking for something, and Little John just went wailing on that little boy's cousin, and I mean that boy's cousin was twice his size this way, but just a little bit taller, and Little John was just wah, 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 wah.
Why do you think Little John fights so much?
Frustration. He's got a lot of frustration in him, I guess. You know, things. He gets pissed off real easily. Short-tempered, real short-tempered. But frustration or just acting stupid, being drunk.
You think it's just because he's young, you think? Or?
Yeah, young. It's not that he doesn't know better, but he don't give a care. He really don't.
Yeah, I get in a lot of fights. A lot of people like to pick on me because I'm small and how I believe, and I talk a lot of trash. And I told them I might be little, but I will whoop your butt, son. They always want to fight me, and I ain't going to back down from a good fight. I always fight until I'm knocked out or uncold or I can't walk no more. The last time I got beat up, probably this morning, a big whooping that I got was a couple days ago. We started fighting. They put a pretty good beating on me, slammed my head into the curb, but hey, I'm all right, you know.
Are there a lot of fights in your school?
Oh, yeah. Yep. If you get in a fight at our school, you get arrested. You get fined $250, and if you're lucky...
Not always.
No, if you draw blood, it's $250 if you draw blood.
Yeah, if you draw blood.
I fought with him in school. He was with me. That was one.
That's right.
Is he your fighting partner?
That's right. BJ, he's always there for me, man. All three of us, we're always like, you know, fighting everybody and anybody who wants to mess with us. Not like a gang, not like a, you know, like a beating up people. Just like...
If someone messes with us, we stick up for each
Keeping
other.
our pride strong. Just keeping our pride.
Like when I went over there and talked to you, they go, hey, look at that cowboy in them tight Wranglers. I go, that's right, that's how I like them, you know. I wasn't going to start problems because I seen you, we need to go do our thing. Why start a fight right then, you know. I wasn't going to start problems because that's how they want me to. They want me to urge it on and start a fight. Exactly. But I just said, no, that's how I like it, you know.
We beat them mentally, not physically.
Does that happen a lot?
Oh, yeah. Every day, walking down the halls.
5 days.
What are other times that you mentally had to beat them?
Can't count that high.
You guys all think you're going to go pro, or?
Well, the ones that don't, you know, they'll try.
Yeah.
But they'll try until that point, but everybody tries their hardest to do it.
Don't give that 110, then you ain't gonna make it.
Yeah.
So you gotta prove yourself, trust in yourself, and trust in others, and they'll be there by your side no matter what. All of these guys right here will stick by you for sure. I mean, they're a tight group. They're a real tight group.
How are you going to feel when one of your friends makes a big rodeo and qualifies and has first place and a big ticket on it, and you don't have no money and you don't win?
Well, I guess I'll be right there with them, riding along with them, giving the best of my lucks and telling them how good I feel about him riding. Hope he wins us this money.
So when you get hurt, what are you going to respond to? What happens when you're dead broke and you just can't go to the next rodeo? You can't get in. What are you going to do? How are you going to eat?
I make ways.
You make ways.
I'll do anything. Hard labor, work, anything. Almost anything.
Any odd job, huh?
Any odd job.
That's a rodeo man right there.
That's right.
All right. Bull riding is what's going to cause my death and what's going to make me a star and hopefully make me rich and make me big.
With the Lord right there by our sides. Get to one of our favorites. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Mind if I turn it up a little?
No.
Amarillo by morning, up from San Antonio. Everything that I've got is just what I've got on. When the sun is high in that Texas sky, I'll be bucking at the county fair. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo, I'll be there. Amarillo by morning, up from San Antonio.